In this video, I'm going to share with you 20 YouTube video ideas. So if you've ever struggled trying to come up with topics for your YouTube channel, then you're going to want to watch this video. Hi, my name is Aurelius, and on this channel, I make videos helping business owners start and grow a digital business. So if you don't want to miss any tips, training, and tutorials, then be sure to hit that subscribe button just below and turn on notifications too, so you don't miss a thing. So with that said, in this video, I want to cover 20 YouTube video ideas for business owners, or whether you have a product or service, or if you are simply trying to start a YouTube channel but don't know where to begin, then this video is going to help you. And be sure to watch to the end of this video, where I'm going to share with you 3 power tips that you're not going to want to miss. Okay, so YouTube video idea number 1 is simply to do a video just like what I'm doing right here, and that is to share some ideas, whether that's 5 ideas, 10 ideas, or 20 ideas, even 100 ideas around your topic or niche. In fact, one of my most popular videos is on the topic of 20 digital product ideas. Here are a couple of examples I found online. So scrapbooking ideas, business ideas, and even do-it-yourself ideas for Mother's Day. Next up, YouTube video idea number 2 are how-tos and tutorials. This is by far one of my favorite ways, since people go on YouTube to search how-to or solve a problem. You could do how-tos around products, like how to actually use a certain product or tool, or even things like how to fix a certain problem, like how to fix a leaking tap. Here's a fill in the blanks that you can use. How to blank without blank. So here's an example: how to start a YouTube channel without spending a single cent. Next up are listicles. These are ways, hacks, tips, and steps. Some examples to give you here: 5 ways to build a stronger core, 10 ways to read faster, 7 steps to organizing your room, and 5 ways to get more done. The next YouTube video idea is to focus in on that one single idea. So instead of the previous tip where you're sharing 5 ways, 10 tips, or 3 steps, what you're going to do is hone in on just that one idea, or perhaps one feature of a particular product or service. So for instance, if you're teaching something about Photoshop, then why not focus in just on that one particular tool or one particular feature of Photoshop. The next idea is to do product reviews. This is a great video idea because not only will you be sharing to your audience about the product and your opinion about it, but you'll be able to monetize depending on the program, and if they offer an affiliate program, and make any commissions for any sales that you make. The next video idea is similar to the previous, but what you're going to do is do comparisons. So what you're going to do is compare between one product versus another. So for instance, in the email marketing space or industry, you could compare something like MailChimp versus ActiveCampaign, or you could compare multiple platforms, like 3 or 4 platforms in your one video. But if you want to keep things simple, then compare one product versus another. The next idea is to do alternatives. So what I mean by alternatives is to simply do a video around something that's an alternative of a certain product. So for instance, when I researched on what lighting I should get for my YouTube videos, one of the lights that came up was from Aperture. So it's the Aperture 120D, I think, but it is expensive. So I did look for an alternative, which I did find, and this is a Godox light instead, which is a fraction of the price. So if you can create a video that's an alternate for a certain expensive product or whatever it may be, then that's a great video topic. The next video idea is to share news and updates around your industry, or even your products and services. So for instance, if a tool that you use has a new feature that's come out, why not create a video talking about that, and that'll attract natural organic search from YouTube. And of course, you can share news around your industry, whether you're a business owner, an entrepreneur in health or wellness. The next video idea is to share lessons that you've learned. Here are a couple of examples so you know what this one's about. So 10 things I wish I knew before starting an online business, or 5 things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. Contrary to sharing your own lessons, you could also switch this up and share lessons learned from other people. So for instance, 10 lessons learned from Michael Jordan, or 10 lessons learned from leaders. Next up is to share common mistakes that people make in your industry or niche. Here are a couple of examples again: 5 mistakes to avoid when starting a YouTube channel, or 7 mistakes to avoid when starting an online business. The next video idea is to do a behind the scenes of, for instance, how you work, or how you create your product, or how you take care of your customers. One example I can share with you is that recently I searched up on one of my favorite artists who's called Direct, and his song called Cold Ground. He's got a video there on YouTube on the kind of behind the scenes of how he actually created that particular song. So that was quite enjoyable, and that made me actually love the song even more. So instead of promoting your product directly, for instance, take them behind the scenes, give them a tour of how your product works and what it can do. Next up is to do book recommendations around your niche. So whether you're an entrepreneur or someone who's in wellness or health or fitness, I'm sure there's books around that which you can recommend, even review and share in your video. The next YouTube video idea is to share your routine. You can share your morning, nighttime routine, workout routine, even your work routine. All right, next video idea is to share your favorites and things that you actually love. You can compile this into a top 10 list. So for instance, your top 10 gadgets for working, or your top 10 tools for email marketing, top 5 shopping websites, or even people. You can share the top sort of 5 leaders in your field that you follow. So that idea is around things you love. You can also switch this up, and that's the next video idea, and share things that you actually hate. Now, hate is a strong word, so you can obviously switch this up with another word, but these are things that you perhaps dislike. So 5 things that you dislike about your industry, or 5 things you dislike about this product. Next YouTube video idea is to take a customer or subscriber question and talk about that in your next video. This is quite self-explanatory, but the next time you receive comments or replies in your emails, then make sure you take note of that. And anything that reoccurs, those are hints that it is a common problem or issue in your field. The next video idea may be a little clickbaity, but it depends on what you actually present in your video, as long as your video title matches up with what you're sharing in your video. And that idea is to share, do this to get blank. So for instance, do this to get more emails opened, or do this to get more subscribers on YouTube. The next video idea is another fill in the blanks, which will be handy for you. And that is, what is blank and how does it work? So to give you a couple examples here, what is cryptocurrency and how does it work? Or what is MailChimp and how does it work? Or what is Canva and how does it work? All right, we're up to the last and final tip, but be sure to continue watching as I'll share 3 power tips after this tip. So the last video idea I want to share with you is to share trends. So for instance, in your industry, you could share trends around online business or social media trends for 2020 or 2021, whatever year you're watching this video. A couple of examples here to give you: hairstyle trends for this year, or fashion trends for this year, and website trends for this year. Okay, so those are the 20 YouTube video ideas. Now on to the 3 power tips I want to share with you in case you still don't have any ideas of what type of videos you can create for your YouTube channel. Okay, power tip number 1 is to simply go on YouTube, go to the search box and simply do a search. You can start with how to, or whatever is related to your industry or niche. So type in some keywords. So for instance, email marketing, and then you'll see a list of suggested keywords or other search phrases that you can see and find on YouTube. These are big hints because these are search terms and key phrases that people actually search on YouTube. By using this method, you'll be able to search the most popular sort of search terms and key phrases that people search on YouTube itself. Power tip number 2 is to use a keyword research tool specifically for YouTube, and that's called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy allows you to see your competition and how many people are searching for that particular keyword each month, and whether it's a great keyword to go for or not. In addition, they'll also share relevant keywords around that particular keyword that you start searching for. The last power tip I want to share with you is to simply model what's worked. Whether it's someone in your industry or niche, or looking outside of that space to see what sort of videos are trending, what's perhaps blown up or gone viral, and then applying that to your industry or niche. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope at least one of the ideas sparked some inspiration to create your next YouTube video. If you got value from this video, by all means hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this. Thanks so much for watching this video, and be sure to stick around to watch these next relevant videos coming up.